Welcome back to Arkham Reactor. So today, folks, we're doing we've got a reaction request in from a band that is set to release their song this Friday. When this reaction will be going out, but they have sent us the song early to make sure we have enough time to record it and put that out there for you. They're only a small band from Tokyo, Japan. They're a metalcore band, and they've seen our reactions and they go with the influences of Parkway Jive, As I Lay Dying, and Trivium. They did send us the song early, so thank you very much for that. Just means that I have obviously time to sit here, record it, edit it, and schedule it for them as well. Metalcore, when it comes to music, is kind of an area me and Big G agree on. Obviously, Big G's not here, but when G does come back, maybe they might have released an album by then where we can actually go and listen to their stuff together. But all I want to say is, Sailing Before the Wind, thank you very much for sending us this early. Of course, we will meet the time of releasing it because the song isn't out until Friday at a certain time in Japan, so we'll release it after it has been released in Japan. With the smaller bands as well, we're more than happy to, if you would send in any reactions, as long as the music is half decent or good, they would be more than happy to do a reaction to it and try and get your name out there, because as we know, these days, struggling with COVID, bands aren't getting out to play, so it's making everything a little bit harder. But this song is called Misguided Sunrise, and it features Lucas Spencer of Feed the Addiction. And the band, obviously, as I've mentioned before, it's called Sailing Before the Wind. So without any further ado, I'm not even going to mention our links in the description. Our links are down there, and the band's links will be down there as well in the description. So let's just head right into it. Nice video. Ooh, nasty. Here we go. Pause there, fuck's sake. Oh, this band doesn't go slow. They just go for it, which is highly commendable. This is the sort of music that I think me and G, when it comes over down to it, that we think if they're gonna go for it, they kind of bands, if they go for it, kind of need to go for it in this kind of level where the riffs are just dirty. Dirty, obviously, what we mean, and when me and G say dirty is, it's just dirt. It's absolutely phenomenal when it's just pure dark, deep, growly riffs on the guitars. The guitars in this are absolutely pulling through. The vocals are just going for it, which is fantastic. From what I've heard from, obviously we're only 2 minutes and 17 seconds into this song, and from what we've heard already, this band, it's like a few other ones we've done as well. We've done Samira, we just can't get the recording out yet. For them, we've done smaller bands as well, like Survivalist from Ireland. They're another band as well that just know how to do it. Sailing Before the Wind, obviously, as you've heard, as you can hear, it's just balls to the walls, metalcore. Nothing. I've not heard anything bad about it yet. The lyrics are fantastic, as is the lyric video. You can follow along with it. I just think we go back in there and finish it because this is just too good. Let's just go back a few seconds. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go. This. Again. Oh, that was unexpected. Temple Jake. Ooh, that's nasty. let's just stop that right there, folks. That was Misguided Sunrise by Sail Before the Wind, and fuck me, this band just knows how to do it. If I was to think of what this band would be in the next 5 or 10 years, I'd say these would be one of the new kind of like big up and coming bands in metalcore. Just to listening to that gives me a bit of Jesse, where before Howard and sometimes now after Howard from Killswitch Engage, it's them vocals reminds me quite familiar of Jesse from Killswitch Engage, and if you know Killswitch Engage, you know how big they are. They're renowned for having both vocalists. Both vocalists are fantastic. We all have our preferences with them vocalists, but this band, Sail Before the Wind, could be the next Killswitch, which, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. It's an absolute fantastic thing. Just with a song alone, there was tempo changes, there was obviously vocal changes, there was just the dynamics in this song just flowed. It seems like there was more than one part to the song as well. Whenever it changed, it seems like we were getting a kind of new type of flavour in a way, which was welcome. That was absolutely fantastic. This song must go on my playlist because you just can't stop headbanging to it. It's just balls to the walls metalcore. That's what you want. Not no cleans at all, which is not a bad thing. It's but this it works. I'd be tempted to check out their other songs though and see if they do have any cleans or if it is just this type, because there always is going to be space for bands that have cleans and bands that do this type of vocal material. And I've got playlists for both. One that does cleans and ones that do this type of vocal material. And I know Killswitch in the end I've always kind of done cleans in a way, but if this is what Sailing Before the Wind is going to be for whenever they do progress, and hopefully they do get a few new followers from this as well, because this was absolutely quality. There's just nothing bad you can really say about it. If you were the drums were fantastic. As a drummer, you always listen for the drums as well. Drums were on point. Bass was, you could hear the bass, you could hear the guitars, and you could hear the vocals. Everything was mixed fantastic. Not really much you can say, but just go listen to it. Go give them a wee subscribe on YouTube if you want, or just go put this in your Spotify playlist. Everything is going to help them out in the end if you did enjoy it. Make sure you check out the links because we will put the links in the description for them. But my fucking god. As I mentioned, the song is for fans of metalcore such as Parkway Drive, Asley, Dying, and Trivium. I think they've covered the bases pretty quite well actually. It's a mix of all, which you can't fault a band from. With these big names in it, you need to kind of take inspiration from somewhere and make it your own, and that's exactly what they've done. There's not really a band that I can think of that goes, yeah, this is a direct copy of. It's not. You can hear the influences, and they've obviously tailored it to meet their own fit, which works fantastic. We're going to put the links in the description for this band anyway, because this band know how to play music, and it's a thing on here as well. When it comes to this channel, me and Big G will always shout out the smaller type of bands, not the big top ones. We always will shout the top ones as well, but the smaller ones, they always do need the recognition that they deserve, and Sailing Before the Wind do need that. So thank you, Oku, the bassist of Sailing Before the Wind, from sending us over to us. Was an absolute joy to react to, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.